You thought we weren't here, but we are here. What's up, everybody? It is the Dr. Pepper teacher, Zach Bowman. And with me, as sometimes, is not the random dude, Josh. Tonight, I am joined by the one and only Mr. Connor Clem, the Dr. Pepper designer.
Hey, Zach, what's up, man?
Imagination behind our awesome Dr. Pepper logo, which you can see rocking behind him on his little banner backdrop. I'm jealous of. How you doing, Connor?
Doing good, man. Doing good. How about you, Zach?
Oh, I got my Dr. Pepper. I'm excited. We're going to talk to another great Pepper Pack ambassador and then just talk about all things Dr. Pepper tonight. It's going to be fun. Olympics are going on. We've been talking about our Dr. Pepper, our Pepper Pack podcast challenge, some Olympic events, Valentine stuff that we've got ideas for. But we'll talk about that later. I'm thirsty, Connor. Are you thirsty?
I am so thirsty right now, Zach.
All right, let's crack these open and drink some. Count 23. 1, 2, 23. Oh, it's such a beautiful noise.
What are you drinking today, Zach?
Just this little 23 flavor concoction of heaven. So my thing when I was at Dillon's is when I was in the grocery store, I'd always say, Dr. Pepper's 23 flavors, pure magic, a little bit of heaven in every drop. It makes my hair stand up. And people are like, well, you've clearly drank something today. I was like, yeah, just a lot. Because, I always drink it. But shout out to my friends who are watching. What's up, Loyal? How's it going, sir?
Hey,
Hope
guys.
you're doing well. But I got some Dr. Pepper history type stuff tonight. So I've been going through the different flavors, the different characters, ads, just different things Dr. Pepper related, some fun facts. And I'm going to be honest, there's so much out there, but it's just like hard to put it in a creative, fun media format. So I'm starting to run out of things to talk about, but I've got some ideas for future episodes. I just haven't had a chance to really iron it out yet. But I did want to talk about a possible new flavor of Dr. Pepper.
Oh, go on.
Dr. Pepper kind of hinted at tonight. And so if I can find it, there it is. Give me a second. Gotta turn that off. Gotta turn this. There's so many buttons you gotta click to be.
Oh, I get it. While you're working on that, let me ask you: have you watched the new Cowboy Bebop on Netflix?
Not.
I started watching it this past week, and there is a total Dr. Pepper reference in the show. I think it's like the second or third episode. Here we go.
So, Dr. Pepper. This is Dr. Pepper's post. It says, "Who is it? Or sorry, who is he? What is he drinking? Is it so tasty? Sign up for Pepper Pack perks to be the first to know." So if you haven't signed up for Pepper Pack perks, you should totally do that. I just bought a ton of Dr. Pepper because I'm getting ready to do Valentine's Day gifts for my students, and my friend at school is empty. So I was stocking that up. I'm gonna cash in some major perk points there. But it's hard to see. But over here on the right-hand side, there's some comments. And just the second one down is this guy named Connor Clem, who's just a brilliant artist and designer. And he's like, not to be rude or anything, but if y'all need someone to design / draw a meme, just ask me. Ask me, Dr. Pepper. You have a little more class than stick figures, which I'm not going to lie. I thought the same thing. I was like, I know all the things we're doing. I know our Pepper Pack is not taking that much of the advertising budget. We got some very creative individuals in the Pepper Pack. I would see what you can come up with for that.
I guess we'll never know, Dr. Pepper. I'm free. You have my email. You have my phone number. Give me a call.
This is true. All right. Well, that's enough about us. We are going to be joined by another special ambassador that I've actually had the chance of meeting. One of my about 9 to 10 ambassadors that I've met that have signed my Pepper Pack podcast logo. So without any further ado, let's bring in our guest that we're going to chat with tonight. Here is Mr. Nick. And I'm not even going to attempt to pronounce your last name, Nick. I think you got your mic muted, so you have to unmute yourself.
What's up? Do I look salty? Do I look a little salty?
I think more like a little pepper, but...
Well, I feel like I am a little salty because you guys cracked the pepper without me. I was
I got more.
I was waiting for the moment. The one,
Oh,
two,
let's go. Let's
three.
ready?
I've
One.
got a can right here.
Ready? 1, 2, 23.
There we go.
So now I got the 2 cans
That worked, Connor.
and then my special glass bottle with. I dropped some peanuts in there. I'm gonna attempt to drink this for the first time with peanuts in it. We talked to a gentleman a while back on the diet episode who suggested doing that, and I'm a little nervous.
Let me know.
Dr. Pepper, which that would be good.
Let me know. I've never heard of that. I wouldn't
Drum
even try
roll.
it, but salty. That's 24 flavors right there, just so you know.
Ooh. That
Well, how
is
many flavors are in a peanut? Is it just
Salt.
Is it just the one peanut flavor?
what I got. I
How many-
wanted the honey
Like salt
roast
peanut.
that I like, but they told me to get dry roasted unsalted. So that's what I did. I got dry
Oh.
roasted.
That's 3 more flavors. You got dry, you got roasted, you got unsalted,
That's
you got peanut. So
Flavor.
it's
Not a flavor. Dry is a lack of flavor, not a
20
flavor.
27 flavors.
you know, I could go for a Reese's peanut butter cup with a Dr. Pepper, but I don't know. Straight peanut, just I don't know.
It kind of has that Reese's peanut butter cup flavor mixed with the Dr. Pepper, which is really good. I'm thoroughly surprised. I am such a picky eater. I thought this was going to be gross, and I was a little just mad that I ruined this. Sharon, she's watching.
But it's good.
She says she loves it with peanuts. It is good. I will definitely be doing this more often. I will have to give the honey roasted ones a shot to see if that changes the flavor a little bit.
I couldn't do it. You guys are too nuts. Too nuts.
Peanuts.
I'm honestly just worried about choking on a peanut as I go to drink this if I don't block it correctly and it goes down my throat.
I've got to try it with peanuts now.
Mm-hmm. That's good. Well, I like that recommendation. So Sharon said she grew up drinking it this way. I definitely, I feel like I have been missing out. And so speaking of new flavors, we talked, a little bit about my Dr. Pepper history idea there. Dr. Pepper said they're coming out with a new flavor, like a chocolate peanut like that, or not even chocolate, just like that peanut flavored Dr. Pepper. That's good.
I don't even know how the packaging would go for that.
Are you nuts about Dr. Pepper?
They're just gonna have peanuts on the packaging. It's just
Yeah.
Is it peanut? Is it? Yeah. It's just it's too much for me. I don't know what to even.
All
take
the
away from
innuendos
this.
that we can think of right now that we just won't share. Because
Yeah.
it's a family. Nick, I see you using that self-control. I appreciate it.
Oh yeah.
But hold that glass back up there. So I just saw that glass.
This one here.
Oh yeah, you're rocking your Panda Express.
Look at this. Look at this engraving. Look at the detail.
I mean, it's almost like they care about us, the masters of the Pepper Pack.
Not at all.
Oh, look at Connor, you got yours. Now, so that leads me to something I was talking about earlier. We've created a Pepper Pack Pod Challenge, hashtag Pepper Pack Pod Challenge, to initiate some social media stuff. I believe the 17th is our next diet episode when Josh and I will be picking the winner for the Valentine's Day Challenge. We wanted to see your Valentine's Day, how you incorporate Dr. Pepper into a Valentine's gift or activity or celebration. So for me as a teacher, I've found, I think, Connor, you made me some. I don't know if these images, I don't remember if these are the ones you made me or if these are the ones that I just found online. But let me get this.
Let's see what you got.
Screen share going again. Oh, what buttons do I need to press?
Zach, I do have a question.
Yes, sir.
So, what if Dr. Pepper is your Valentine? How
Then
does
you are blessed.
is that like an automatic? You win the contest.
Kind of. So this Valentine's Day, I won't let a rose do a Pepper's job. To and from will card. So in the past, I've given my students like a can of Dr. Pepper with a little Valentine's like this or something. I also have gone with this one that I like. So it's just a simple looking Dr. Pepper bottle with the heart and then the labels and we'll talk in just a minute. Yes, this is Zach from Fuzzy's Taco in Wichita. I am that Zach.
The one and only.
So Connor's probably like, what is Zach doing in Wichita? But actually, yeah, let's get a good zoom in on that. It's just such a pretty logo there, and I love like how they've incorporated all the love and then the Dr. Pepper and then just the old school bottle, and it's so pretty.
I think
Good typography. Good typography.
Whoa!
Very
Hey, where did you guys come from?
interesting.
That's a nice little hat you got there.
Look at that, gentlemen.
Yeah,
Wow.
I mean,
Twinkie.
Whoa!
pirate.
Look at this.
So for those of you wondering, this is part of our awesome Pepper Pack Ambassador gift box that Dr. Pepper sent us. We were some of the fortunate ones to receive the Panda Express gift box. We got these cool little Panda Express hats, tumblers, some chopsticks. I think there was a fanny pack, a
And a bag.
bag as well, along with some other stuff. So yeah. So we just wanted to have some fun showing off
Taco Bell socks. I've got some Taco Bell socks now.
the
Socks.
socks. And did the sunglasses come in the Taco Bell one? Or the
Yeah.
Sunglasses. This is the hat.
Yeah.
oh yeah.
Well,
Um,
I didn't get that one.
There were
Actually,
different
I wore
had-
this through the
one.
Taco Bell drive-through, and they didn't even acknowledge it.
I got the black one with the matte black text that says.
Oh,
Taco
that
Bell
one's
on
cool
it.
too.
So
yeah,
they had some different regional ones.
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
got
Was it regional or was it just random?
They said they were custom gifts. They custom for each
Oh.
person. So yeah, I got the hat,
I knew you were wearing purple today.
the socks.
Yeah, I had the purple hat, the purple shirt, which this is my favorite. It's the narwhals,
Mhm.
Dr. Pepper narwhals, of course.
They
That
missed
was-
an opportunity
Yeah,
on that one.
Pick a pepper campaign they did a while back. But Nick, without Josh here, I'm getting all thrown off my game. I got some questions I got to ask you.
All right, let's get to it. I got some answers for you, Zach.
For you wondering, Josh is had on a family trip. They had some family stuff going on, and he had to take off. He was going to do his best to join us via his phone, but it just wasn't working out. So Connor was kind enough to join me and co-host tonight. So Connor, I appreciate that.
Not a problem, Zach.
Coming in clutch.
You're our special guest, and we've been wanting to talk to you. So the first question we always got to ask is, how do you prefer your Dr. Pepper? Do you prefer it in a can?
I'm going to stop you right there. It's got to be canned.
Glass bottle with peanuts, IV, jelly bean, cotton candy,
Soda fountain.
fountain. Yeah. What's your preferred way?
Can. Always the can.
Always.
And your preferred flavor?
Now hold on. Someone threw out a comment. Room temperature.
Now you can drink Dr. Pepper room temperature.
You can. You can also.
You can even boil it and drink it as a hot winter beverage.
Yes.
I've not done the hot pepper yet.
I have not either, but I've heard that it's delicious, and I'm going to try it at some point.
Now I did have a student before Christmas. They stopped at like Starbucks or whatever, and they know I don't drink coffee, so they got me a hot chocolate. Well, I was already halfway through a can of Dr. Pepper. I drank about half the hot chocolate, and I poured the Dr. Pepper in it, the hot chocolate, and it kind of mixes. That surprisingly wasn't bad either. I kind of enjoyed it. It'd be a cool Dr. Pepper hot chocolate combination drink. Was really good.
Interesting.
Fantastic.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it was really good. So, we said you're a can guy.
Always the can. I just feel like the carbonation's stronger, and you get more of that
Yeah.
punch. Fountain is hit or miss. Like I feel like McDonald's. If you're gonna get a Coke, sure, go McDonald's. But
Well, can't say that word. It's a family show. We call it the.
But the Dr. Pepper is just in fountains. It's just if that's the only option, sure.
Well, and Nick, where are you based out of? Where do you live?
I live in West Virginia. I'm from North Carolina.
Okay, so you're still in the South, so you probably see Dr. Pepper more in some of your restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, for sure.
I know that depending on region, Dr. Pepper isn't sold in restaurants.
Yeah.
It's usually like you got to go somewhere else to get it.
And we don't talk about the non-physician version of Dr. Pepper, but I've legitimately said, can we say that word here? Can we say the MP?
No, that's called radioactive goat urine.
So I've had at a restaurant, like I'll take a Dr. Pepper. Oh, is beep beep okay?
That's when we ask if Monopoly money's okay.
No, it's not okay.
So I actually just went to a restaurant with my wife and daughter last week, 2 weeks ago, and I asked for Dr. Pepper. They're like, "We're out," and I was like, "Why?" I was like, "I'm an ambassador for Dr. Pepper." I was like, "I know," and we just got hit with the snowstorm, so all the delivery trucks were delayed and everything.
Yeah.
So, I was like,
Did you ask to speak to the manager? Did you tell him it was unacceptable?
Yeah. Well, I'd worked in a restaurant, so I understand like you have no control of that as a server. So I wasn't gonna make that server. That server.
I'm just kidding.
The restaurant. Oh, I know. The restaurant was short staffed, and our server had like 7 or 8 tables. He was running himself, which is a lot. And it was funny though because this big table was like a 6 top, 7 top, which means like 6 or 7 people at the party sat down next to us, and the guy came in and same thing. Can I get a Dr. Pepper? We're out over here. He's like, "No, I'm leaving." And I walked over to my wife's like, "What are you doing?" I was like, "I'm gonna talk to this guy." So I walked over out of the server office. I was like, "Hey, I don't know you. You don't know me, but I love the U.S. for Dr. Pepper as well because they did the same thing to me." And so we started talking. I was telling about the podcast and the Pepper Pack, and it was fun.
See, here in Texas, it's very rare that you'll come across a restaurant that doesn't have it.
Yeah.
And if it does, if they don't have Dr. Pepper, it's always a discussion right before we choose a place to eat. Like, well, they don't have Dr. Pepper, so we're not staying there to eat. So
Get it to go.
Yep.
Yeah. But so my half birthday was last week, and my students gave me these little cards and things. And I had one student write me up a card. He said, "Happy birthday, Mr. Bowman. I hope you drink a lot of Dr. Pepper. May you spend your day pouring the blue and red, etc. sodas into the toilet. Long live Dr. Pepper." And I was like, yes, my students are learning.
They got you. They got you.
They know what's up.
Jack, to go back to your earlier question, we got sidetracked. So
Yeah.
I'm curious to know y'all's answers too about the favorite flavor.
Okay.
I think, I mean, obviously, OG Dr. Pepper is like number 0, right?
Now,
Like,
let me ask you, when you say OG, because people say OG and they refer to the regular Dr. Pepper.
I'm just talking about not the
OG is the real sugar.
Yeah, not the real sugar. This the commonly found current original like flavor. I like the real sugar, but I think I like this version the best.
Yeah. Probably that's what you're most familiar with and have had the most.
It's what I grew up with, yeah. But dark berry is real special.
Mm-hmm. And it's funny you should say that because
so sad they took it away.
A little birdie has been dropping some hints that it may be returning in May.
Maybe.
Cross your fingers.
Who's to say? Who's to know?
And as we shared that photo earlier, that Dr. Pepper says they're releasing new flavor through the Pepperback Perks. We mentioned maybe it is dark berry, but I had several people point out that that would be specifically through the Pepperback Perks.
Well, the can looks
sold nationwide.
The can looks like a pink color in that.
I think it's a little more purple, like a pink and purple or something.
Purpley. Yeah.
I'm gonna say it's violet. It's violet.
It's violet. Violet? Are you drinking violet?
Snozberries. Is that the flavor? Snozberry Dr. Pepper?
Ooh.
I'm looking at something right now.
Oh, geez.
Very interesting.
So is that, or Nick, how did you get into the Pepper Pack? Tell us kind of your history about joining us and all that.
I think it's been over 2 years at this point. I think it was like 2019. But I found out about it, thought, let me send an application, and use my humor in the why should we pick you section, and I guess it worked out.
Because I'm funny.
Well, here's the thing, and here's kind of, I don't remember the word for word, but here's kind of my angle for why should I be chosen to be an ambassador for Dr. Pepper. And I said, I grew up drinking the soda. It's a familiar taste to me. My dad left when I was a kid, right? Dr. Pepper was there. It was there the whole time. Through the highs and the lows of life, I've always had Dr. Pepper. Now, my dad's back in my life. He's great. It's awesome. We've drank Dr. Pepper together. I'm telling you, Dr. Pepper, it's a drink for the whole family.
So
I wasn't laughing. I wasn't laughing. I was holding myself back from tears. That's what it was.
It's a beautiful story. I'm not saying.
I didn't want my tears to distract you, so we just step back for a minute.
I'm not saying that Dr. Pepper is responsible for mending my family, but I'm not saying that it's not.
In advertising, they usually tell you there's two ways to bring emotion to sell a product. It's either humor or heartstrings, and I think you hit both right there. Both of them so hard.
I mean, I doubt that any of my family is watching, but
get this man on the marketing team. There we go.
Watching, I will. I'll drink this for you.
Yeah, no, that was great. So, how did you find out? Where did you see information about the Pepper Pack when you first applied for it?
I honestly don't remember. It was I think it was something through Facebook.
Mm-hmm.
I think it was something through Facebook.
So you said 2019. So that has been year 2. So that's probably about the time they started releasing the birthday cake. Because did you ever get the birthday cake? Oh,
yeah. I've still got an unopened can. I have an open can that leaked. I was looking at my closet one night, and the back of my wall just had like this molasses looking stuff.
We talked about that, right?
Yeah.
You met me and I was talking to you about that.
I sent you pictures when it happened. I was like, what is going on? And then I realized it was my birthday cake. One of the cans had busted and was just slowly leaking out. And I had ants in my room. Zach, it took so long to get rid of the ants.
Dude, they wanted to be at the party. They're like, there's birthday cake, Dr. Pepper ice cream.
Yeah, but the birthday cake was awesome. I took it to work, shared it around.
Yeah.
I had a couple cans for myself. I mean, it was good. It tasted like exactly what what's on the can, birthday cake with Dr. Pepper. But it's a little too sweet for everyday consumption, but I enjoyed it.
It was definitely a specialty thing. I would love to see them bring that to the Pepper Pack parks.
Yeah, that would be cool.
And that would totally motivate them to save up their points and use it.
But I've still got the box. I've still got the all the goodies, the balloons, the what do you call that thing?
Oh, mine didn't have a little kazoo thingy. Mine just had the party poppers.
Maybe that's what they were. I didn't use them. I didn't want to use them.
Yeah, I didn't want to use mine either.
What is that thing called?
It's just a little kazoo.
Or you blow into it and the paper goes out?
Party favor or a party
kazoo.
Yeah.
Yeah. Extending tongue thing. Man, this adding peanuts just changed my life. I'm surprised it was that good.
Really?
I was like a peanut butter Dr. Pepper. It's so good.
So there's been other campaigns that Dr. Pepper's done since you've joined, since 2019. Have you had a favorite one, or is there something that the Pepper Pack themselves has done that we've done that you've been like, oh, that's awesome, and you've totally been a part of, or kind of share some different like fun memories with the Pepper Pack?
I really think the Pick Your Pepper was a really cool promotion. Mm-hmm. I got this shirt. I got the sloth shirt, and then I got the llama shirt too. So I got 3 shirts from that. So I thought that was a really cool thing. Just seeing everybody's just the different art for it.
Yeah, the design day.
Different bottles. I've got a few bottles. They've kind of like sucked in and compressed a little bit with the weather change, but
so I had about 30 of them, and so I actually just recently, when I moved in this house, dumped them all out. And then I've cut the tops and bottom of the plastic off, and I'm working on getting the labels detached.
Oh, that's cool.
I bought, I don't know where I have it, some magnetic strips. What I'm going to do is then I'm taking the labels and I'm putting on a magnetic strip. And then I'm going to buy some magnetic tape and hang it on my ceiling so I can cover my ceiling in these Dr. Pepper labels.
That's going to be cool.
I can display it.
Yeah, I don't know if I opened the bottle. Did yours lose shape at all? Did they like compress in?
I think it has to do with just the air pressure.
Did they like go back to any sort of normalcy when you opened them, or they pretty much
they sucked in?
Yeah, that's what I figured.
So that's why I was like, and that's why I've no longer saved cans or bottles. I drink them because I feel like I had so many cans and bottles that I've been buying full for my collection. And then, like I talked to you about, Nick, they eventually will the soda will work its way out and spray everywhere, like your birthday cake can did.
Yeah. What about your custom bottles? Do you still have those unopened?
My pit stop one is still unopened, and this one is still unopened. But eventually, one day I'll probably have to open it. But as far as like buying it now, when I buy it, I'm opening and drinking it because I just don't.
I'm the same way. I don't have any dark berry cans or anything laying around. I probably should have saved one open, but I didn't.
I got all of them in the soda machine lined up. They get their own rows.
So
like,
yeah,
like a soda, like a can machine.
I have a 1971 vending machine. Yep,
That's cool.
Dr. Pepper vending machine.
I want one. I don't have one.
Have you posted it in the Facebook group?
Oh, it's been a long time. I did like right at the beginning of the Pepper Pack. I posted a lot of photos, especially like when I got the Larry Pepper costume. I did a picture op with it. And top rack is glass bottle Dr. Pepper, and then I got original ones that go all the way down, and then I got dark berry, cream soda, cherry soda, or the cherry Dr. Pepper, and the sugar, and then dark. Yeah, that's it. Because I think there's just those.
I'm trying to Google how many flavors are in a peanut, just so we can know how many flavors you're drinking. But no.
So, Nick, as I mentioned earlier in the show, you are one of my few ambassadors that I've actually got to meet in person.
It's true.
You want to tell me? Want me to tell a story?
I wish that we had the foresight to have some of the pictures queued up that we took.
I've got a new phone.
Yeah, all my pictures on a computer too. So
let me see.
Can you just recreate it right here in these screens? Can you guys pretend?
Yeah, we could, because it was like, are we top left and right? We could.
We can get a visual, representation of what it is.
Remind me the date. Do you remember the trip? Do you remember when you took that trip? So I can.
I can tell you. Hang on a second here. This is quality podcast material.
What was your first reaction when you saw Zach? What'd you think?
Even more handsome in person than I could have possibly.
Wow.
So Nick actually he reached out to me because he was on a cross country roller coaster extravaganza, something of the sort, right, Nick?
Yeah,
nice.
And he had all these roller coasters across the country that him and his friends were driving to and wanted to ride. And he's like, "Hey, there's this little roller coaster in your part of Wichita, or your part of Kansas and Wichita, that we're gonna be driving by on this day to go ride. Are you free to hang out?" And I was like, "Yeah, you want to come over, hang out the house, and get some food?" And he's like, "No, we're just driving through because we have so many more pit stops and everything we got to go and places we have to be." So I drove out and met him at All-Star Sports East here in Wichita.
Yep.
To ride a roller coaster.
And by roller coaster, I mean
it was like one in the mall.
It's a little outdoor amusement park. This thing, sketchy little carnival type rides.
But by sketchy carnival type rides, we mean like, I think they haven't been inspected since. Sorry, All-Star Sports.
If you were going to rate it, 23 being the best.
Oh, definitely a 1.
No, we say 2 to 3. It's like 23.
But it was the guy that he didn't even take our tickets, because you got to buy tickets or a card or whatever to, because each ride costs a certain number of tickets or whatever. Well, the guy was like, "Yeah, it's my last week here. Like, I don't care."
He's like, "Just get on."
Yeah,
he's like, "Oh, you guys want to ride?" And I'm like, "Well, we'll just let it keep going." So
yeah, can he ride with us? And the guy was like, "I don't care. It's my last week. I don't care." So Zach, did you ride behind? I think you rode behind me.
Yeah, I think I was. I don't remember where. I found a picture. Let me
going around and around. Like, he sent us around 40 times, and it's not. I mean, it's bumpy. It's got jerky tight turns. This thing's probably made for kids. I'll see if I can find a pic. I'm sure I've got a picture of it somewhere.
He let you go, and he went off and got him a snack.
He probably did. At one point, I couldn't see straight anywhere because I was we've been around this thing forever.
Well,
sorry, I can pull that up.
That is crazy.
But so yeah,
here it is. I found it.
And then Nick was like, "Hey, what's good? Where's some good tacos or whatever?" And so we went to Fuzzy Tacos and hung out and drank Dr. Pepper together and shared stories of our Pepper Pack life. It was a lot of fun.
So before we get to that, Fuzzy Tacos, I found this part of this part of the story here. It's hard to see, but this.
Oh, the roller coaster.
This is it. This is Dragon Coaster. It was great. It was me and Zach, and then my friends Colin, Angela, and another Zach.
I was Zach one though.
We thought about making them fight it out to the death for the title of True Zach, but
I didn't want to kill his friend.
Yeah. But yeah, that was, and then we ate at Fuzzy Tacos, and and we had a grand time. And Zach refilled his Dr. Pepper about 23 times.
That's all right.
Told you, man. If I'm gonna drink Dr. Pepper, I'm gonna drink Dr. Pepper.
You gotta take advantage of those moments.
If they're charging you $3.50 to get a fountain drink, you might as well get the most out of
You
it.
might as well get the whole fountain.
That's what I'm about. That's what I'm.
And you gotta get the to-go cup always, right?
Yeah, I do the same thing
Always.
every time. Can I get a to-go cup? The
Yeah.
only person that ever gets one.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
That is hilarious. So true.
All right. I think I found these. Let me see if I can get it to open the way I want it to.
That's a pretty cool idea to just go cross country trying different roller coasters.
Yeah. There's a whole coaster community, which, there's a lot of questionable people in that. But I found some of my best friends I've met just going to theme parks.
So did you do the traditional Knott's Berry and
I
Disney
haven't
World?
been up to California yet. Hopefully this year. There we go.
Nice.
There we go.
You're also wearing purple in this shirt. I'm starting to see a pattern, Nick.
Is that purple?
Yeah,
Look at that. Yeah.
we're fighting it out for the.
I'm digging the Texas Dr. Pepper shirt, Zach. I am impressed that you have that.
Well, yeah, that was one of the ones that Dr. Pepper gave me when Josh and I went down to Waco for our 1-year anniversary. And so
Awesome.
I was like, I'm gonna go meet a fellow ambassador. I gotta wear my Dr. Pepper shirt.
I have a bunch of Texas Dr. Pepper stuff, and I'm glad somebody else is represented outside the state.
Yeah, that's cool. It was a good time.
To send me that Dr. Pepper Texas picture and 6 bottles I'm missing from the Texas label.
Oh yeah, the Dr. Pepper yeah.
Yeah. But yeah, so that was fun. We got to hang out and crack jokes to make your friends laugh and make sure they knew I wasn't a serial killer.
Yeah, that's always a plus.
Yeah. Like, who is this guy that's just going to tell us to come meet you and you never met before?
Yeah, I'm glad it worked out, though, because I had messaged you, I don't know if it was a week or two before, and was like, hey, we're going to be coming through.
That is so cool.
Yeah, it was fun. 11 days on the road. We were exhausted.
So, with your roller coaster experience, I believe you play guitar, right?
Yeah. Yep.
If you can use all your experience and expertise and your great humor that almost got Connor and I in trouble. If Dr. Pepper came to you and said, Nick, we want you to come up with an advertising campaign extravaganza to promote Dr. Pepper, what would you pull your experience, knowledge, expertise, and now a new knowledge that Dr. Pepper or that peanut only has one flavor?
One flavor.
To come up, what would your idea be to help?
What's your campaign? We're going to be the guys that will rate you on it. Let's sell it to us.
This is totally off the dome.
But Pepper Tank, what's your promotion idea?
This is right off the dome. First of all, before I get to that question, I want to circle back to why did you almost get in trouble? Are you not allowed to cry tears of emotion on the podcast?
Nah, we just didn't want to offend you by laughing.
Oh, I don't know. Okay. So right off the dome, I would say the slogan would be,
That's a pretty good slogan.
Would be,
Dr. Pepper.
What's your 23rd flavor? And it's just people drinking Dr. Pepper while doing different activities. Riding a roller coaster, drinking Dr. Pepper. Surfing, drinking Dr. Pepper. It just shows a bunch of activities, adventure. People enjoying Dr. Pepper. And then at the end, it's what's your 23rd flavor? Oh, something like that.
Yeah.
As long as we get an opening shot with Nick on a roller coaster, spilling the Dr. Pepper all over.
100%. Going down the drop and the Dr. Pepper is slow motion coming out. Yeah.
I like it.
And I'm thinking an empty can, and they could just CGI it just perfectly going up into my mouth.
Maybe we empty out Splash Mountain and just fill it full of Dr. Pepper, and then you just go down and
Pepper Mountain.
Just splash.
That sounds amazing, but disgustingly sticky at the same time.
Oh yeah.
Sacrifice you make for love.
Yep.
So Nick, you mentioned that I think I was the second of 3 ambassadors that you actually met.
Yeah.
Who else have you met, and how did that go?
It went well. Actually, one of my friends, I knew her before I realized we were in the Pepper Pack. And we met through one of our favorite bands called Colony House. So shout out to Piper if you're watching. We actually hadn't met in person until this past November at a show. And then my friend Leanna, she also likes roller coasters. So we met up in August of 2019, went to Kennywood, and rode some coasters there. It was a fun time. I should have been prepared with pictures to
That's
cue
all
up,
right.
but yeah.
You can send them to me or Josh later, and he can throw them in the show notes.
So
And stuff.
you're like you're two of three Peppers that I've officially met.
I feel like we need like the Disney World autograph book. When we meet each other, we can sign it. So that's basically what this is. Oh, I met these Peppers, and I met those Peppers, and because I know that there's others that I met. I didn't have this at the time, and now that I have it, I'm like, you need to sign this. And
Have you thought about what you're going to do when you run out of room on that?
I have a second one.
I'll print you another one.
But the thing, I'd rather get another one because the second one I have Brian Bosworth, who plays the sheriff for the Dr. Pepper Fantasy commercials. He signed that one, and so I don't want to have anyone else sign it.
Oh, nice.
On that one.
Did you get the really long finger?
Yeah, he's got the.
Because I feel like sign my finger would be great, and you could just have everybody sign the finger.
I did notice when they sent that out originally, I got the first batch, and then on the Pepper Perk they gave the other, this is my Dr. Pepper hand, and there's different sizes of them. Do you know that, Zach?
I've just got the regular hand.
Like I have the first batch, which is very large, and then
Is this what you're referring to?
Yeah, that one. Yeah, just get everybody to sign the finger.
Yeah, I just don't know how I feel about asking people to sign my Dr. Pepper finger.
Sign my finger has a great ring. That's the promotion.
No,
sign my finger.
I think I'll get fired.
And foam will disintegrate over time.
Yeah. So, Connor, what you were talking about, the two different hands. There's the one that's bigger, and then the one that's.
Are they on both sides, right? Printed both sides.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure I've got that one.
The bigger one. Side. That one isn't printed on both sides for yours?
Nope.
Huh. That's real weird. But yeah, I noticed that. Yeah.
As I just start pulling out all my random Dr. Pepper things.
It's like
I got whichever one came with the Pepper Perks. It was like 50 points to get the.
Yeah. I had to get the apron, especially for barbecuing and stuff.
I got the one of them I picked up when I was at the Pepper Pack pit stop in Oklahoma.
Yeah.
And then I think I got another one in just a random. I bought some stuff from the Dr. Pepper store, and they threw in a gift bag with stuff in it for me. And fun times.
All right. So, what do you think of the ad?
You know what? I think.
Does it pass? Does it need some work?
I'm gonna need some test footage before we go full in, but I like where this is going.
Yeah, I think it goes back to the whole I'm a pepper idea.
Yeah.
Because, they had the I'm a pepper and the people like, I'm a firefighter. I'm a this person. I'm a that person. I'm an artist. I'm a teacher. And so it goes back to that 23rd flavor. What makes you you?
Yeah.
And you're still a pepper while you do that, which is good.
I like the concept of enjoying it anywhere at any time. I think if you're on a roller coaster or you're in a library and you're making too much noise and all that kind of like is funny and it connects personally with different people. So I think that's probably a good like starting place for a campaign for sure.
What if instead of, what's your 23rd flavor? What if it was something like live your 23 flavors and it just showed one person and it was one person doing all of it.
I like that saying better. Live 23 flavors.
And then, disclaimer, it's probably illegal to drink Dr. Pepper on a roller coaster. Don't try this.
I think Dr. Pepper would be okay if you did that.
Yeah, probably.
Because you're going to need another can afterwards.
So yeah, my other idea that I have for a promotion would be like, I just posted recently that I just donated blood again. I just had 7.5 gallons. and the needle all the time, the tube that goes out, my blood looks like it's red like Dr. Pepper. So I always tell people I bleed Dr. Pepper. And I posted on the news, actually, one of the news agencies here in Wichita reached out to me and asked if they could get me on a Zoom call real fast to help bring light to the blood shortage that the Red Cross has. And I'm like, sure. So I set it up right here. And I was like, and she's like, oh, I love your background. I was like, thanks. I do a podcast. I didn't really want to do this anywhere else in my house because this is set up already for this. But I did not wear my Dr. Pepper shirt because I didn't push it too far.
It was weird seeing you in something besides Dr. Pepper.
Well, I do have a shirt that one of my former soccer players that I coached soccer for, they gave me as a gift. It said, my blood type is Dr. Pepper.
Yeah.
So
I was going to say.
That's cool.
They had your IV bag, and they said, oh, thanks. They had carbonated blood.
But yeah, I would like to get Dr. Pepper people as whenever someone in the Pepper Pack or the Dr. Pepper fan donates blood, go donate and take a picture of you drinking Dr. Pepper. Get a free shirt that way or something like that.
That's cool.
But well, this was fun. I'm trying to think. I think I have another question, but I can't remember.
How'd you find out about the Pepper Pack when you were added in? Did you just see someone talking about it online?
Like, how did I find out that I got in? Or
well, just like for instance, certain people were reached out by Dr. Pepper. Some people.
Not talking about this.
We won't go into that with Zach. But how did you find out about the Pepper Pack? Did you?
I think it was through Facebook. I think I just saw something on Facebook that had been shared or something. Yeah.
And now, did you have to wait a long time? Because I know several of us had to wait 2 or 3 months before we heard back. Because
I think it was a couple months. Yeah.
I hadn't forgot about it, but I did suppress it because I was emotionally just traumatized that it took so long. And then when I did get the email, I was so excited.
Yeah.
I got to enjoy all 23 flavors that day.
Yes, I was pretty excited. Hopefully it sticks around. It's a cool community.
Yeah.
There's definitely the core group of the active people for sure. But
honestly, even if Dr. Pepper pulled out on doing stuff, I still think it would thrive with the community we've kind of built.
Yeah. Hopefully
they would think about it. What we said. I don't want them to pull out. I want them to stay.
Don't pull out Dr. Pepper.
I do want to have more meetups. I think that'd be fun.
Yeah, I think with COVID, it made it kind of tough, but we should, even if Dr. Pepper doesn't do anything, I think we should come up with some kind of.
Well, Josh and I have plans for something in May for our year 2 anniversary. So if you're the Pepper Pack or you're a Dr. Pepper fan in the area, be listening. We'll be releasing those details later when we get a little closer and we have some stuff ironed out. Dr. Pepper, if you're interested in partnering with us, feel free to message us, and we would love to fill you in on what we're doing and see if we can have you help us out. That'd be fun. Yep. So, random question, Nick.
All right.
What's the longest you've gone without a Dr. Pepper?
Longest without. I had kidney stones a little while back, and I tried to cut out soda completely. Soft drink, soda, pop, whatever you call it in your region.
Brave man.
And I just got so sick of water. I think probably 3 or 4 weeks.
3 or 4 weeks.
After that, because I wouldn't wish kidney stones on anybody. Mm-hmm. It's the worst. But I determined that it was probably due to just the lack of exercise and 2020 was a weird year. So I chalked it up to that, and I thought, you know what, I can slowly introduce the sweet nectar back into my life.
Bring it back. Now, when you first tasted it again, was it like heaven's doors opening up, light shining down, the angels?
I was like,
that's how it was for me. Whenever I have to do it, whenever I choose to do a fast or anything.
Yeah.
I remember whenever I have that first sip again, it's just I've missed you, my friend.
It's like the walls of my stomach started singing. You know that feeling, like your first sip I try to drink water first thing when I wake up, and that first sip of water, and you can feel it leave your throat and go into your stomach, and it just hits. It was like that, but it was just the good 23 tingles. It was,
23 tingles. Those are the good tingles, all 23 of them.
all 23 tingles.
Caution may cause tingles.
Ooh, that's a sticker right there for the pepper pack. So
23
yeah,
tingles make me.
Josh made some new stickers and stuff, put them out there so you guys can grab that. But this was a lot of fun, Nick. I appreciate you joining us, Connor. Again, thank you for joining us.
Yeah, man. Thanks for having me. I'm glad we finally got to figure out the schedule to do it.
Oh yes. So, he's got that gone. So I'm not even gonna worry about some other vendors. But as we mentioned, or I thought about mentioning, I don't know if I mentioned because this has been a long show now. If you haven't had a chance to do the Pepper Pack Pod Challenge, hashtag Pepper Pack Pod Challenge, the challenge for the beginning of February is some sort of Dr. Pepper themed Valentine. So take a picture of it on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, hashtag it, hashtag Pepper Pack Pod Challenge. Josh and I were going to be pulling those on the 17th. He's going to do his little random wheel spinny thing, and you have a chance of winning a free Pepper Pack podcast sticker that he is making. Excuse me. So yeah, I want to see that. Get you guys excited, sharing your love of Dr. Pepper on social media. As always, if you want to check out our YouTube channel, subscribe. Oh, praise the Lord!
Buy our merch. Buy the merch.
Yeah, I hate telling people to buy our merch, but because I feel bad. But yeah, you can buy it, support us. Connor did an awesome job of creating our logo. We love it. So thank you again for that, Connor.
Not a problem.
It's a can, and it's also a microphone.
Yeah, it's
Brilliant.
like
Absolutely brilliant.
He showed that to us, and we're like, that's so great. We love it. And now it's on our Dr. Pepper bottle too. The bottle the Dr. Pepper made
The
for
one that Dr. Pepper sent you? Yeah.
I gotta get it.
Cool.
Logo right there.
Yeah. It's
I
pretty
don't know
good.
if you see that or not, but yes, thank you guys for joining us. Everyone watching, listening, we appreciate it. If you would be so kind, leave us a review on Facebook, on YouTube, give us a thumbs up, help us get out there. Go ahead and hit that share button and tell your friends that they should watch this 23 times. You know, we appreciate that too.
Yeah. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Thanks to a couple of friends. Looks like Lisa and Angela harassed us a little bit, so thanks for that.
We'll forget.
Thanks for joining us, Nick. We
Thanks for
appreciate
joining.
it, buddy.
Thanks. Yeah, Zach. Next time we hang out, I'll have to get you on a real coaster.
Oh yes,
We'll see
we'll
what happens.
definitely look forward to that.
I'll meet you at Disney World.
Yeah.
All right. Well, we'll see you next time, and until we can drink again.
Tate.